Hey, welcome to another episode of Flat TV. I'm your girl, Reg.
I'm Jojo.
And I'm Wilson. And as you can see by the title of this video, today we'll be showing you our favorite BTS songs.
Yes, so many of you are fans of the group and it's no surprise that we are too. I mean, we did a video on Butter and Permission to Dance, and we even did a vlog about the BTS pop-up store in Manila. So if you guys want to check out the links, they are actually in the description.
So again, we're doing all of this for the love of BTS.
That's right. I mean, what's not to love about them? Their songs have, beautiful lyrics. They have incredible dance moves. And they take every opportunity to mention ARMY.
And because of the love and the support that our ARMY fans all over the world made for us.
And you know what? I'm really excited for me to know what's your favorite BTS songs.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually curious if we have the same favorites.
I know, right? So let's jump right into the video to find out. So I'll go first, okay?
Okay.
Number 5 on my list is Butterfly. This is actually the first BTS song that I cried to. First time I listened to it, I did not understand any of the lyrics, but I felt all the emotions so intensely. What made me tear up is the melody of the song and how Jungkook sang it beautifully. Now my number 4 is, well, actually, I'm very sorry I couldn't decide between the two. It's actually Fire and Not Today. I love them both mainly because of the choreography, the style, and the overall vibe. I actually enjoyed watching specifically the dance practice video of Fire, and I am super impressed with the dance routine, especially Jimin's part and the part of V in the outro. I also love the style and the concept of Not Today's MV. The scenes, the choreography, and the story are so well executed in the music video. The overall vibe of these two songs are just very impressive for me. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3 is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I love this song mainly because of the concept of its music video. It's so mysterious. I love every symbolism, the cinematic shots. This is actually the music video that made me fall in love with them. If I'm not mistaken, BTS deliberately used artistic references in the music video as well as the lyrics because the main focus of this song is art. So number 2 is DNA. I remember I stumbled upon it while I was browsing through YouTube, and when I clicked on it, my golly, the first one I see is of course Jungkook. So from then on, I was really hooked. Now I specifically love Jungkook's dance steps at the beginning, and I super love as well the choreography where they were trying to intertwine their arms together like a DNA. And number 1 on my list is On! Are you guys, do you guys know that? Okay, so on.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
so the lyrics talk about all the sacrifices that they have made to achieve where they are right now. The song is very special to me because it reminds me that our everyday will bring us new struggles, so we just have to toughen up. They even translated this message very well in their music video and choreography. The formation at the beginning, that was so powerful. I also like RM's part when he says, "Look at my feet, look down, down." I also like Suga's rapping. Then the other members are behind him in the background doing some air drums. And of course, my favorite part is the dance break. I mean, the dance break in this video is fire. I was so surprised to see that in the music video because it's not really part of the track. So when I saw it, my jaw just dropped. The ending part, the steps, and the ending positions. And of course, I love Jungkook's solo here. He nailed every high note. And
Yeah.
I remember I got goosebumps when he sang those lines. And speaking of lines, I really like the line that he said, "I'm taking over." That is the most powerful thing that you can tell yourself because you are no longer allowing these negative emotions or negative thoughts to control you. Because the truth is you are stronger than your fears. Right?
I agree.
So
I agree.
there.
Yeah.
That's why On is my #1 favorite.
Wow.
Wow, very well said.
I'm sorry, but I might not be as detailed as you read.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
fine.
me too.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
know,
me too.
I just started, listening to them. Yeah, since we did the Butter reaction video, and
Yeah,
their songs are good and tight, and so I
Yep.
started listening to them ever since we did the Butter reaction video. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with my top 5. And my number 5 would be Permission to Dance. Just did a reaction video to that, and the reason why that is actually, you know what, BTS has a lot of good songs in their arsenal, and it's
Yes,
just,
of course.
admittedly I had a hard time picking my top 5. Number 1, I really like the message of the song, and the video is very timely to what we are experiencing right now. It brings hope. I've rarely watched a music video that is somehow relevant to what we are experiencing right now during the pandemic. And so I think that this video deserves a spot on my list. Choreography is good, but at the same time, there is a very deep undertone in that song which, talks about what we are experiencing right now and how can we move forward. And then number 4 is Butter. Number 1, because that is the first video that I've seen of BTS. Right? And so that's one of the, that's the song that made me try to listen out to BTS more. Okay? And not to mention that the song is very catchy also, and I like the upbeat, the simplicity. The song is very simple, and yet it has a lot of groove in it. Okay?
I agree.
And you know what? One of the songs of BTS where you can sing along with is actually Butter for me.
Yes,
And
yes.
it actually has
That's
an
right.
iconic line already. Smooth like butter. I think I can use that
Yes.
in any situation. You're smooth like butter. It already became an iconic line. And I also think that vocally, They, especially V and Jungkook, their vocals have been highlighted in this particular song. And I like the rapping of Suga specifically here. I mean, it's a visual treat. It's a visual treat also when you watch the video. So that's why Butter is my number 4. Now, I mentioned that Butter was the first video that I've seen of BTS, so after that I tried to explore their older works, their older stuff, and they have a lot of gems. My number 3 is actually Black Swan. Frankly speaking, the melody is okay. I think the melody is simple, but when you associate it with the video, it actually is elevated to the next level.
Yes.
Let me just point out the choreography. The choreography is top notch. It's very theatrical. It's very technical, and it's so artistic that just watching their choreography makes you like the song.
Yep.
And I like the setting of the video where it is in a theater. An opera theater, right?
Yes.
And I think that they also sung well here vocally. I like the mood of the video. It's dark, and I like it. So overall, it brings a very different impact when you actually watch and then listen to the song. So that's why Black Swan is, I think it's a masterpiece for me overall. So my number 2 goes to Mic Drop. Oh my god, I love everything about Mic Drop. Actually, it could have been my number 1. It could have been my number 1, but I'll just explain why. It's actually very close to being my number 1 because I think including also the video and listening to it, I think that it adds all the best elements of BTS for me, from choreography to the rapping, the videography, the vocal skills that they displayed here. I really like the vibe of the song. From the intro of the beat, and then seeing Steve Aoki there is a bonus. It actually reminds me of the earlier films of Fast and the Furious, actually. And
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and the song is just badass, plain badass, in your face.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. So my number 1 spot goes to Spring Day. The first time I watched this video, Spring Day, I got shivers. There are a lot of stuff going on in this song, in this video. I mean, at first I was just wondering why do I see a lot of scenes about trains? I guess there's a background to it. I mean, I'm not sure if this is really what the song is all about.
Yeah, there's a backstory to it.
Yeah. And it's tragic. Looking at how they made the video, it's really very artistic. I like the melody of the song. It's catchy, but it's dark. It feels like an indie music for me, and I love indie music. I like the instruments, although that they've used here. It's kind of down tempo. The beat is down tempo, and I like the synthesizers that they've actually used here to accompany the down-tempo beat. And I like that combination. But towards the end, I was trying to find hope when they were in the open field already. I was trying to look for hope there. And then, I don't know if it's just me, but when the actual drums suddenly kicked in for the outro, that finished the song. And so I associated that with a spark of hope.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's about it for me.
Okay. What
All right,
about
so-
you, Wilson?
Yeah, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right into it. My number 5 is Dynamite. I like the music video because this is when the BTS got my attention. Well, this is the first song that they did with all the lyrics are in English. You know, I knew BTS before, but I knew that they were great. I knew that they were very popular. But you know, they are just like a passive artist to me before. Not until
Like
they...
a usual boy band.
A usual boy band, yes. Not until they produce the Dynamite. So, you know, I really got curious what's with Dynamite and why is it in English? Because I can still remember when the first time I listened to Dynamite was when I am in a car listening to one of the radio stations here in the Philippines, and oh, so this is BTS and they're singing in English. So, you know, they really got my attention, and then I look in the internet, I look in YouTube, and then so there, the rest is history. They really caught my attention. And also Dynamite, I really like the vibe, I really like the choreography in the video. Number 4 is Permission to Dance. And you are correct, Jo, that Permission to Dance, it is actually a video that is relatable as of the moment, because right now we are in a pandemic era. All of us are, you know, depressed, down, and with the way they made the video, it's like, you know, they are showing to us that there is hope.
Yes.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. That's how I felt. I remembered when we do the reaction video for Permission to Dance, I mentioned that during that time, that was my number 1 song. And that is true. I kept on listening to Permission to Dance over the last few weeks. And my number 3 is Butter. This is something special for me because this is the first time that we did the reaction video of any song, of any artist.
Yeah. It was actually your first
reaction
video ever
so it will always
on
be
YouTube.
special to
Yes.
us.
So, I like the vibe, I like the music. The lyrics goes along with the music because it's really smooth like butter.
Yeah.
Every time that you will hear this song, you really feel like you wanna dance, and it's not hard to follow the lyrics because it is really catchy, and I really like how they produce the video. And my number 2 song is Boy With Love. So why it is my
Good
number
choice.
2?
That's my number 6 actually.
Well, aside from the fact
Unfortunately,
that
we were only asked to give our
really?
top 5, so yeah.
Okay, well, top 5. All right. Well, the reason why it's my number 2 is because it's reveal time. My favorite member of BTS is Jimin. So this is the song where Jimin's voice was able to highlight in Boy With Love. I think most of the or majority of the lyrics was sung by Jimin here in Boy With Love.
I noticed that majority of the lines were with Jimin.
Yes, and I really like the vibe, and I actually searched the meaning of the lyrics in English, and when I read the lyrics, I'm actually
It's a good
got
song.
hooked. It's a good song. I got hooked into it because it's actually a message or a lyrics about a relationship between a boy and a girl relationship. So that's the reason why I really love Boy With Love. And
Dun, 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 dun.
my number 1 is Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so before I reveal my number one, I just want to say that in every video, music video, aside from the production, I'm also looking at the message that the video or lyrics is trying to send. Of course, it should be catchy and it should be easy listening. Okay, and of all the songs of BTS, Life Goes On is the most easy listening music for me.
That's my number 7 actually.
Really? So when I look for the meaning of Life Goes On in English, of course, what they're trying to say, or the message in the song, behind the song is, just like a normal people, they too experience a stress, they're experiencing problems, but as days go by, life will go on, and you will not notice that after a few days, you will not notice that, you already forgot that problem because life is going on. So all in all, I really love BTS because I totally agree with you too that there is a strong message that they are trying to send to all of their videos, and all are positive messages, encouragement, full of hope, and this is actually what we need right now, especially all of us are stressed, demotivated because of the pandemic. So all of their songs actually, and to be honest, I always play, it's actually one of my playlists when I do jogging. Actually, I have 15 BTS songs in my playlist, so it's one of the playlists that I listen to every time I do jog.
Okay.
Nice. There are 2 songs that are both your favorites, right? So that's Butter and Permission to Dance.
Permission to Dance. Right.
Yeah. So those 2 are actually part of my top 10.
We just did top 5 anyway, so.
And actually, looking at your top 5 favorite songs, it's no surprise because all of the songs that you chose are actually part of my top 10. So we kind of have the same taste, I would say, in music.
To each his own. So I also have my own taste of other types of music, other genre. My influence on the other genre also helped me decide in terms of what suits me more in terms of the music of BTS. Because,
I would agree.
Because let's face it, BTS has a very diverse type of music.
Yes.
Yes.
They do not stick with one style, and that is very.
Yep.
I'd like to applaud BTS for that
Yeah.
because it's very rare.
It's not common. Yeah, it's not common.
Yeah, it's very rare for a
Very
pop
flexible,
group.
actually.
Yeah, for a pop
Exactly.
group to be very diverse and dynamic in terms of their musical style. And so I think that BTS was able to showcase the diversity of its music. It also has a different, they are able to convey different types of messages depending on the situation, and whatever mood you have. I think there's always a BTS song for you.
And it's always relatable
Yeah.
to the current events,
Right.
current situation that we're facing.
Right. And so I think their music is not just surface level, and there's always an undertone to it that is deep.
Yes.
And that is something that could also influence other people. So
Yes.
I guess that's how I chose my list.
Yes. Actually, same thing with me. So as you mentioned a while ago, BTS, they're not really surface level. They are very diverse and dynamic. And the concepts that they choose are surprisingly very good, and it changes a lot actually. So you never know what to expect from them. So whether it's like a hard rock song like Fire, or a soft pop song like On, or even a slow but steady song like Magic Shop. And yeah, so you guys also mentioned about their overall just their overall talent, skills, performance. I mean, most people don't really find their vocals very strong. However, I appreciate how well oriented they are, especially on the concept that they focus on now. That they get to showcase their full potential in terms of vocals and rapping. Their dance skills are, of course, on another level. Anyone who has
Of course, I
anyone who
agree.
has watched
They're untouchable. You cannot touch them on that.
I'm wondering who's doing their choreography.
kudos
Oh my
to their
God.
choreographers, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so as I was saying, anyone who has watched their music video or even the live performance videos of BTS can attest that none of them are a slouch when it comes to dancing. They all work their butts off. Their stage presence is just to die for. They carry a whole package of charisma, swag, sass, and they know how to engage and interact with their fans. So I
And
just
their fashion sense.
yes, and their fashion sense too.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just love how well-rounded they are, and
And I would just like to add, they are really passionate to what
Yeah.
they do, because I've noticed every time there is a new video, I am actually watching some of their practices, and it's really hard. It's really hard. It's not easy, right? And it's taking them hours, days of practice for them to
yeah, they
perfect
train.
the
No, it's
choreography.
very complicated dance moves.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yes.
many beats they use per movement. I don't know.
Considering that not all of them are natural dancers, so imagine the hard
Right.
work, right? Yeah, and as you mentioned, Wilson, a while ago, I agree that they're very relatable, and the lyrics, the songs are very inspirational. The songs of BTS are not like the lyrics are not what you call this run of the mill lyrics. They're very responsible and mindful of the kind of message that they send across
Yes.
their fans, and
Right, right.
they take their popularity very seriously. They use it for the greater good, and they write songs about topics that are relevant. For example, growing up, being away from your parents, deciding who you are, your identity, loving yourself, breakups, heartbreaks, and even mental health, which is, of course, timely and relevant, right? So overall, I
Yes.
love BTS because of their character. So for example, if I see my children, my future children, watching anything BTS, I would definitely approve because they are role models for me. And that's a huge thing in my future household. Yeah, so there.
Mommy approved.
Yep, it's mommy
No,
approved.
and also, let me just add that I would like to disagree on other people saying that they are a slouch in terms of vocals. I think that
Yeah, I disagree too.
they're one of the strongest singers out there in terms of belonging in or being associated in a boy band or in a pop band, in a pop group, especially Jungkook and V. I think
Yes.
they are two of the strongest singers out there, male singers out there. I think these people have not seen them perform live, so I don't
That's
know
why, yeah.
they're saying that. Yeah.
Alright, so there you have it. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the bell notification button so that you will be notified on our next video.
That's right. So please do let us know in the comment section what your favorite BTS songs are and if there are other video suggestions you may have.
Yes, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So thanks for watching. See you again in the next one. Bye.
Get it